Awakening with Brahma Kumaris.
Namaskar. Welcome to Awakening with Brahma Kumaris. Sister Shivani is with us. Hello, sister.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. I just said hello, sister. I forgot. Om Shanti, sisters, and Om Shanti to the viewers. In the last episode, you spoke about comfort zone and also about an image or a painting we make of ourselves by what others say about myself. Like my parents, teachers, friends, they go on telling you, maybe they call you a dumbo and you start feeling that I am dumb. But in fact, in reality, in life, what about the self-talk one does with himself? What do you think about your own self? I used to always say, well, I can't stop, say for example, when about a year back when I used to drink, I can't stop drinking. I'm weak. So I said, no, I don't have a willpower. But actually, when I asked myself, how about you leaving your home with a comfortable father's business, cars, properties, staff, money, everything, and come to Bombay without money, and just because you wanted to become an actor? This is my talk to myself. What about that? Didn't you have willpower to leave? And you came to Mumbai with $400?
Absolutely. And this can be very, very damaging because image, was created by other people. And it was their words and their thoughts that I created my self-image. And that happened mostly in the early years of my life. But self-talk is something that's going to go on always with me, because self-talk is what I say to myself about myself and my abilities. And like you said, it can be very, very destructive. It can be very, very supportive also. It just depends on what kind of conversation.
You know what I do? I cheat.
Yeah.
Self-talk, as far as alcohol used to be, I said, no, I don't have willpower. No, I'm weak. If I could do it, I could have done a long time back. But the same thing 20 years back when I was drinking and my doctor asked me, why are you drinking? I said, I can leave it anytime I want. I mean, I can stop drinking even tomorrow. I have so much of willpower like this. So it became very conditional and very smart, Whenever I want, I am having a lot of willpower. When I don't want, I don't have a willpower. So what about this kind of a self-talk?
It's because every time you were thinking of giving it up, and if you were not able to once in a while, it was just easy to say immediately to yourself, it's okay, I don't have the willpower to give this up, and I might as well not go through so much effort of trying this. It's not going to happen, I can't do it.
Negative comfort zone.
Negative comfort zone. And what happens is, we're doing this repeatedly. Self-talk can just go on day in and day out, and it will go on and on reinforcing that, the image that we have about ourselves, because we can be very, very self-critical. And then sometimes we feel it's good to be self-critical, because if I'm self-critical, I'm improving. But actually not, because criticism only depletes my energy. And then once I keep on creating that negative comfort zone, I even start becoming very comfortable in that. Like the other day you were sharing that when your brother died and you were in that comfort zone of sadness, it was actually a comfort zone. And you felt it was right to be in that phase of sadness, because breaking it and coming out of it required effort, like breaking any comfort zone requires. And so, instead of going through the effort of breaking out and creating something new, we start becoming comfortable in that, even if it is painful. That is what is happening. And then if that goes on for a very long time, we don't even think that it can ever change. And that's why for most of our habits, we will say, oh, it's my nature. There's a difference between habit and nature. Habit, acquired. Nature is who I am. But to the acquired habit, we say, this is my nature, which means I can't change. I can't, and don't even ask me to do it. This is me, because I've lived in that comfort zone for a very, very long time. So it's very important to break free of this comfort zone by continuously giving positive affirmations and continuously having a positive conversation with ourselves. We're all learning the advantage or the impact that a positive conversation has on other people. Let's say someone else is in pain. So we don't sit and have a negative conversation with them. We have a very, very positive conversation, because our aim is very clear that we want to get them out of that pain, even though they are very comfortable in that pain. They have accustomed themselves to that pain, but people around them aim to bring them out of that pain. And so they will continuously keep talking positively to them. But other people talking positively, it's good, but good results will be when I start talking positively to myself, because actually I will only listen to myself. Even if everyone else around me says, you can do it, come on, it's okay, it was nothing very big, why are you still carrying on with it? Let it go, past is past, it's over. Everyone else can say this to me. But unless I start saying it to myself, I won't break it free. I just won't. I will continue to be there, and I will just say, you don't understand me.
But when, why, and how? Why should I tell myself? When I'm so comfortable in my comfort zone, why will I think of trying to get out of it and talk to myself?
Because if I understand that a comfort zone where there is pain, let's say this chair is not comfortable, okay? But I'm shooting on it from morning to evening for 5 days. And I just say there's no other chair. And why should I now take the effort of asking for another chair, and everybody else will get another chair for me? So I just start telling myself, it's okay, I'm comfortable. Even though the chair is not comfortable for my posture. But I don't want to make the effort of doing something else. I'll say, it's okay, I'm comfortable.
But this cannot happen with a man who's very comfortable by being angry.
Yeah.
He thinks that he's done a good job. Yeah, he did. These guys listen only to that. This is their language. You don't know. If you speak sweetly to them, they won't work. He doesn't know that the chair is uncomfortable.
Yeah, but the damage, like let's say if this chair is uncomfortable, my back is getting affected.
But he doesn't know that because of anger, I am having blood pressure. He'll say it is from my parents.
Yeah, this is the knowledge that's required. Even if it is from whoever, the damage is going to be on me right now. Here, body and relationship.
So unless you have the knowledge that this chair is comfortable or not comfortable.
See, knowledge, yes, but even after getting the knowledge, we feel we can't come out of that comfort zone.
But I never knew that I used to get angry.
You didn't know that you used to get angry?
No, I don't even know that I used to get angry with people or speak
You're not
rudely.
aware while you're creating anger?
No, I never knew that people used to get hurt.
Okay, but then one is we're not aware that this was anger and is damaging.
I'm talking about long time back. Not
Absolutely,
now. Yeah.
long time back. And then second thing is now, after being aware. Like let's say alcohol. One is not to be aware or not to think about it.
I thought it was a fantastic thing to do. Every rich man does.
Right. So that's one part which is over. Second is, okay, now I've understood and I want to give it up. But because I'm finding it difficult to give it up. So now I have the knowledge, but because I'm finding it difficult to give it up, I very easily say to myself, don't even try, you can't do it. You haven't been able to do it for so many years. You can't do it. And then you look at other people being able to give it up in like one thought. They decide and they give it up. And then we will criticize ourselves even more. Forget it. Look at them. They're all being able to do it. You can't do it. You're low on willpower. Self-talk. So knowledge is there. But in spite of the knowledge, the self-talk is not constructive. It's very destructive. And then if this self-talk will go on for some time, you'll even stop trying. So it's very important. What is the quality of conversation that I have with myself? At every step. Doesn't matter how challenging the situation is. Doesn't matter how deep ingrained the habit is. Doesn't matter how tough it seems to change this habit. As long as my self-talk is appreciative, affirmative, I will be able to change it. But even if it's the smallest thing and my conversation with myself is negative, I won't be able to do it.
Sister, let's bring this into a practical thing. Okay. The moment I realized that, okay, I'm getting angry with people without their fault and I'm losing on friends, relationships and hurting people. One. The second thing, well, I used to think that alcohol and drinking is the in thing and the most beautiful thing, and every rich man does that, so what? I will do it. The day I realized that it's not good for my health, and I made a lot of mistakes after drinking. So these two things I wanted to get out of that comfort zone. With anger, one, and alcohol, two. But what was happening is going on repeating it, feeling guilty, repeating it, feeling guilty, repeating it, feeling guilty, and then cursing yourself.
So that was self-talk.
So
repeating it is okay. No sanskar will change in like for short or one day or even maybe few days. Feeling guilty means what is the conversation when we are feeling guilty?
I curse myself. I'm weak.
That is what it is.
I'm a bad person.
That is what it is.
I'm a XYZ.
That part that we need to work on. Repeating it is no problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking you. Now, a lot of people do have this problem. What should they do?
What I did yesterday was fine. Today, I will be very calm and controlled with everybody. I am going to do it because I can do it, because this is what I like. This is what makes me and everybody around me happy. And this is my original nature. Peace is my original nature, and I'm going to use it today. I can see myself doing it, and I can do it in every situation. Conversation changes. And as soon as we create this kind of thoughts, the whole feeling changes. It's not guilt, it's empowerment.
And this thought should be, this self-talk is supposed to be done while meditation?
While meditation, yes, but also throughout the day. Because sometimes while meditation, we can have positive thoughts, but throughout the day, we can again become very negative towards ourselves. So that is where it has to take care of, because self-talk is more during the day. And you're not even aware, it's just going on. But the more it's going on, it's depleting my energy. I can't give up alcohol, I'm very weak. No, I'm the strongest. I'm a powerful being. And whatever I decide, I can do it.
That becomes a mantra sometimes, sister.
It is a mantra.
I'm sorry. You just speak it and you don't believe it.
Even if you just speak it, it will start working. Because when you're speaking Meenap, if you're thinking it, even if you're not believing it, don't worry. If you're thinking it without believing it, at least you're not thinking the other thing. You can only think one thing at one time. Either you can say, I can do it, I'm a powerful soul, or the other thing is, I have no willpower. There's no point me trying.
So what we can do here is we can count the number of things in our life we did where we had willpower and tell ourselves, then how did you do this?
Whatever.
That means you have.
Absolutely. Just detach and see how you do it with other people.
That's a good idea. What would I do with my brother, son, sister, or a friend?
Simple.
I would talk to them honestly.
But how would the conversation be?
That will be totally detached because it's not me, it's somebody else.
But still, it is for the benefit of the other person. It is with the pure intention of supporting, helping, and guiding the other person towards a better way of living. Same thing, same attitude, same intention towards myself. And this is a very conscious training that we have to give to ourselves, how to start talking to ourselves. We pay a lot of attention on how to talk to other people. But what about how to talk to ourselves? Because that is very, very deep. Very deep. So this comfort zone we have to break. And it's possible. Every morning just take one line, focus on it and say that to yourself. Repeatedly, repeatedly. Gradually, my way of talking will change. You know, some people are very critical and then suddenly they become aware that they need to be more appreciative. towards people, and a little attention and they can do it. So if anything that we can do for other people, we can do better for ourselves. So that's very big comfort zone which we need to break. And another very big comfort zone which we need to break very, very deep is what other people think about us. It's very deep. The way other people respond to us. Because sometimes, let's say, people around me like me if I'm very extrovert, loud, and laughing and making a lot of fun. And when I'm like this, people around me appreciate, approve. Now this becomes my comfort zone. Now even after I understand that I need to be more silent, I want to be more quiet and more in myself and just be with myself and not be so loud about everything. Everything can be done in a more calmer way. But the one thing that stops me from changing myself is, if I change, then I will not get this approval that I'm getting from other people.
Not only that, sister, when you do change, people say, why aren't you being yourself? And they say, why should you change your nature? You should be your original self. Is there something wrong with you?
Yeah.
And sometimes they also say, well, you know, we like you when you're very angry and shouting, there's noise in the house, there's so much of, things happening. If you are so quiet and calm and all that, people might think that you're angry, you're upset. Are you okay?
Yeah. So important for me is to know, am I okay? That's all. People's opinion about me will change, might change when I change. But I should not stop myself from changing only because will people approve? That's a very big reason why we will remain like this. My parents like me this way. My spouse likes me this way. My children approve of me this way. So I have to be this way. It'll keep me bounded in that way of thinking and living, only because we are dependent on other people's approval. Most important is, do I approve of myself? If I approve of myself...
Do I approve of myself?
If I approve of myself, then I should just be that. Should not fear if other people don't approve of it. Gradually they will, and even if they don't, I'm fine, because I'm choosing now what I am going to be comfortable with. And always, if we are comfortable, gradually everyone else will be comfortable.
But there is chance of cheating also.
Cheating in the sense?
In the sense, well, I'm comfortable with shouting and getting away.
So then they're not comfortable. To check. Checking is very subtle.
We can your mind is so smart, it plays so many tricks. The moment you try to teach your mind, it plays so many tricks. Okay, so what? If people don't like you being honest, no, you didn't tell a lie. But being blunt, hurting others and honest, there's a difference.
But important is, the aim now, where we are heading is breaking our comfort zones in order to create harmony within and harmony outside. So the aim objective has to be very clear. It's like a goal in life. This is also another very important reason why we don't break our comfort zones. We don't have goals. We don't know where we are heading.
That's a beautiful line. So that is the finest, right line. You said that we should first have a goal. Otherwise, your mind will go on cheating this, that comfort zone. No, this is comfort zone. No, the meaning of comfort zone. No, this is not the meaning of comfort zone. Okay, our priority or our goal is to bring harmony within. And without will automatically happen. So when you have the set goal, then you will not cheat.
Then you will know in which direction you're heading. It's like even in the outer world, if people are moving without goals, then they don't know in which direction they are heading. But the inner world, we rarely create goals for ourselves. It's important to create short-term goals and then move towards bigger goals. Where am I heading? At the Brahma Kumaris, we do a very beautiful exercise is like, have you prepared your timetable for your mind today? What's your mind going to do today, the whole day? It's a very sweet
thing. Have you
thing.
prepared the timetable for your mind today?
Yes. What all is your mind going to do today? Because one is like, what all am I going to do today in the field of action? But what all is your mind going to do today? Because if you don't prepare, what all your mind is going to do today.
Just give me an example of preparing the mind.
Preparing in the sense, the right way of thinking, that when I am 8 to 9 in the morning, I'm going to take this thought. Like you said last time, I am a royal soul. So now, the whole day, or maybe an hour, I am a royal soul. So whatever I'm doing, whatever I'm speaking, whatever I'm working on, with this at the back of my mind, where there's something on the foreground and there's something in the background always. Like sometimes I could be at work, but background is a problem at home. It could be some fear, it could be some past hurt. So foreground is activity related to what's going on, but background is another internal conversation. And sometimes there can be a lot of waste and toxic thoughts going on in the background. So we need to prepare what's going to be happening in the background today. Even what we had seen earlier, serving the world through vibrations. So foreground, talking to people, working with them, and background, pure soul, taking power from God, radiating it to them. Taking love from God, giving it to them. Instead of, why are they talking like this? They shouldn't be doing this. Background conversation. So goal for the whole day, and then goal long term. In 1 month, I have to achieve this. And of course, very, very long-term goals. Where am I heading? To what level of harmony am I looking at myself? So goals will make it very easy for me to decide which comfort zones I need to break. And the easiest way to break our comfort zones is to do something totally opposite. Like some people love to work alone. And some people love to work with a lot of people around them. And for either of them, the opposite is very challenging. So easiest is go and do the opposite. Even if it is uncomfortable, go and do it. Just doing it will break the comfort zone. But if I keep on saying to myself, I can't work with people. I just love working on my own. When I'm alone with my computer, I can finish everything in 8 hours. I can't work with people. Reconfirming, and then never ever trying. Easiest is just jump into the swimming pool. Go and work with people. Challenges will come. I will go through discomfort, but I will break that old comfort zone. It's important because it's unlimited, the possibilities, and we keep ourselves in such tiny compartments and then really don't enjoy.
Actually, it's our fault. We limit our mind. Like even in golf, people want to play only with X, Y, Z. No, I'm going to play only with him. With that fellow, I don't enjoy. With that fellow, I don't. Okay, put my name there. No, I want to play only with him. Why? Open up.
Beautiful what you shared. Now go and play with the person whom you find most difficult.
Yeah.
Because playing with that person is going to help me to play a lot of things here. See, people all comfortable around me and I'm playing with them, easy. But people whom I don't get along with, let me go and play there, because playing with them is going to help me break a lot of comfort zones. That's how it works. Just do it. And just doing it starts a new exercise altogether. And when we start breaking these comfort zones, we will just see that there's so much that we can do, so much power we have. A simple thing what everybody says to themselves, like you said earlier, no willpower. And some people feel that some people have more willpower and some have less willpower. And there are a lot of people around us saying, oh, you have very good willpower. You don't have enough willpower. It's not true. Each one has equal amount of willpower.
Right.
Each one. Absolutely each one, because each soul is a powerful soul. It just depends how much we are using it. It only depends. It's not that you have low willpower. It's just that you're using it lesser. And it's not you have high willpower. It's just that you're using it more.
But so many times circumstances and so many other things lead you to low self-esteem, and you feel that you don't have willpower. Also, we can, I think.
Yeah, but when you say to yourself, I don't have willpower, it's a very, very negative statement. If you say this to somebody else, you don't have willpower, you're creating a damage for the rest of their life. So saying it to yourself, I don't have willpower, I am a powerful soul.
The day I understand that I am a soul, and these are the qualities of soul, I'm an ocean of willpower,
Absolutely.
an ocean of knowledge. ocean of love, ocean of happiness, an ocean of compassion. And then I realized, no, this mind, I have so many blockages here. Right. Break that comfort zone, break the blockage, and come to yourself.
Yeah.
What
It's
is it?
like if I say I'm not peaceful, but actually I am a peaceful soul, not using that value of peace.
But I am peace.
Yes.
Last time you told me.
Similarly, I am power. I am a powerful soul, not using that power, we will say low willpower. So first and foremost, this comfort zone needs to be broken. I have low willpower. Each one of us is a very powerful soul. Let's start using it.
So let's do a meditation on this today.
Definitely. Let's sit back and explore the tremendous willpower I have. I, the being, am a powerful soul. Power to choose and create my every thought and feeling. Power to choose my response to every situation. Power to create my relationships. Power to change my destiny. I am a powerful soul. Everything I choose, I decide I can do it. It's just one thought away. Let me look at that one thing which I felt was impossible, which I had almost given up on. And let me look at myself doing it today. I, the powerful being, master. No more slavery to people, situations, habits, or addictions. I, the powerful soul, master of my life. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, sister.
Om Shanti. We need to check our internal comfort zones of habits and behaviors created due to past experiences or affirmations made by people around us. We may be comfortable being that way, but it is damaging if it is depleting our energy. Self-talk that we create has a deep impact on our sanskars and behaviors. Like we talk positive, loving words to others to help them to change, we need to be positive and loving to ourselves. Other people's opinion about us should not stop us from breaking our comfort zones. Aim is to have harmony inside. Easiest way to break a comfort zone is to start doing the opposite, even if it appears to be difficult. Each of us is a powerful soul, and all of us have the same amount of willpower. We choose how much to use. The more we use it, the more we will experience it. If you wish to discuss your problem or have a question to ask or want to know your nearest Rajyoga meditation center, call us on 099 99 744 555.
Shanti.